Alright, you're back. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC. Got a quick review for us today here. The Integy Billet Machined 17mm Hex Wheel Nut for the 1/8 buggy, truggy, short course, and monster truck. So I just got these today in the mail, and I figured I would install them on the crate in here. I wanted to beef up the wheel nuts. Sorry, I'm going to grab one of the original ones. Here's the original ones. Just small, regular aluminum wheel nut for all common truggies and buggies. There's what they look like on there. Those are the stock ones that come on the Cratons. This V3 version I've got here, this truck. Most of you have probably seen it if you've been watching my channel and watching the build progress here. So basically I got the package today. I already popped them open and test fit one on there. So there's what they look like installed. Pretty nice little units there. They add some bling factor to the wheels compared to the stock version, as you can see there. Zoom back so you can see them both. So it's going to look a little better, a little more, I don't know, just blingy and stronger looking. I think it looks great. I like the extra size of the back where it's all knurled, more surface area. When I tightened them down, there's little fake plastic lug nuts on the wheel there. And when I tightened the aluminum new nut down, it kind of rubbed on them and grounded them down, and it'll actually lock it in place even better than it was before. Whereas these ones, you can see they had room around the nut. Sorry, they had room around the nut, and it wasn't rubbing on those little fake lug nuts at all. So actually I prefer it like this because it'll be stronger, better grip. Anyway, I'm going to get the whole truck done and show you guys what it looks like when it's complete. So just 1 second here. Alright, before we continue on, I'm actually going to give you guys the part number for this. I'll read it off because my camera's not picking it up exactly perfect. So C24456 silver. That's the silver because it comes with this color. If you want a different color, just punch in red at the end, or green, or whatever you want, orange, and it probably will come up with the part you want. Anyway, I just thought I would show you what they look like before I assemble the washer. So this one here, let me see, yeah, on camera. This is one without the rubber washer, the O-ring, sorry, that goes in there, which basically holds it tight on your threads and keeps it from undoing and slipping off. That's the one without. I've already installed these two. You see there's the black line in there. What I used to install it was just a little flat-headed screwdriver like this. Basically put the O-ring in there. Switch hands with this camera, sorry guys about the wobble there. Basically just stick it in there like this. I just pop mine in like that, and then just get the little pick and work it into place. Take your time, you have to have a bit of patience. It took me about, I don't know, 30 seconds to maybe a minute to get each one in if I was slow on them. So get those all done and then just put them on. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention is they have really nice machined in knurling in the back. That's what that's called there, that look here. You can feel it with your fingernail. That basically, as you tighten it down, the nut, that will hold on to the plastic and grip into the plastic and not let it back off as easily as just a flat machined surface would. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys for any of you who didn't know that. Anyway, we'll get this together. Here's a little tip for you guys. I had these red caps here, the suspension, the pivot ball suspension caps there. I had them loosening off, which I'm sure a lot of you guys with the Craton and other ARMA vehicles and all sorts of vehicles have had. They tend to back out a bit, especially out of these plastic casings here. So what I did is I wrapped some thread seal tape around this one, especially because this is one that backed out a lot and got really loose. So I wrapped it around the nut there. I took it out, wrapped it around the nut once, put it back in. Then I used some amazing Goop 2 Max by Eclectic Products. I used that to put just, you can see it there, it's kind of liquidy looking. I put some on the top and some on the bottom. Here I'll change the angle, you can probably see it even better. I just put it on the top and the bottom, and when that dries, that is like a rubbery silicone substance, and it will keep it from backing out on me. That's the whole plan anyway. So I'll let you guys know how it works out. I use that stuff for a lot of things on my RCs. If you guys don't watch my videos, And if you do, you'll know that already. And it's a great product, so if you guys want, get some for your toolbox and just have it in there. And any little thing you can think of, I mean, I use it for all sorts of things. There's a million uses for that stuff, so pick up some of that and use it. Anyway, I'll get this all put back together. I was just doing that and thought, oh, I should tell these guys this little tip, because I think this one will be a real good one and beneficial, and it'll keep those things from backing out, because I only put one battery pack on it and they were so loose I didn't even want to go hard and bash at the end, because I was afraid I was going to cause some damage from the slop that was in them. So make sure you guys check yours out and tighten them up if they're loose. Okay, as I usually always do with my parts, I usually weigh the stock parts versus the aftermarket parts, just to see the difference. You can see the stock Arma ones, that would be here, the little black ones there. Stock Arma ones, they are 1.9 grams each wheel nut. And the Integy ones, that'd be these here, these nice, beautiful, shiny biggies. They would be 3.8 grams each. So you can see there's a bit of difference, 2 grams per wheel nut. So I mean, that adds up, you know, big deal. 4 grams for the whole, you know, for the whole truck. I'll take that for the added security of covering the threads of my axles, sorry, and also better grab onto the wheel itself so they won't loosen off, let alone how much better they actually look than the stock ones from a distance. And we're doing the jumps and stuff and doing photo shoots and things like that. They're going to look great on the truck. So I think it's a big plus having these on there. So I'll just get back together here and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, it's all back together. I think it looks banging with those new wheel nuts on there. What do you guys think? You know, leave me a message. Let me know. What else do you guys think I should do to this sweet rig? Pretty much got a lot of stuff done. I'm still running the stock chassis in it, and I'm really thinking I want to get that replaced maybe this summer. I'm gonna still bash pretty hard on it, so I want to, you know, give it a bit more beating before I actually replace the stock chassis. I don't think I've bent it yet. I've been going pretty good, but I know that I bent the shock, or the front shock tower here. So I got one of those on order. Got a nice Integy one on order. It looked pretty beefy, and the cost was nice, seeing as I get a bit of a cut on parts from them guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about actually getting a B&M chassis from B&M RC, from B&M Racing RC parts. So anyway, I'm going to let this video go. So Screaming Demons out, SDRC out.